Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. I am going to be posting gold updates on a regular basis because I want to share my bearish outlook. And that really has to do with the fact that we had a massive five-wave rise since the late 1990s. And the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The perspective on wave 5 is that, first of all, this is a linear chart. Price is not set to a logarithmic sequence. So within a linear chart, this wave 5 is the extended wave. And that's what I mean by extended fifth. Now, in a normal impulse where wave 3 is usually extended, the retracement of the correction is towards the prior wave 4. That's the normal. But when you have an extended fifth, it's one of the biggest warning signs that any aliotician should be able to identify, because extended fifth, to me, is a very clear-cut sign saying sell, turn, don't walk, but run away. And to that event, this extended fifth should be saying the probability of the retracement, never mind being to the wave 4, could be as low as to the wave 2, prior wave 2. Now the book says retracement to the prior wave 2 of the wave 5 subwaves. But that is interesting because quite often I see it to the prior wave 2, especially in the cryptocurrencies. Now, cryptocurrencies are counting very similar to and behaving very similar to commodities. And that's what gold is. If that's the case, I have been counting this is a weekly chart, my correction from a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a beautiful 5-wave sequence. And if the initial decline was a 5-wave sequence, and this wave 5 was an ending diagonal with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3-wave swings where wave 1 and 4 are allowed to overlap. I believe I have explained that in a video several months back. And we have an ABC, B-wave bounce. Now, there's a chance for that B-wave bounce to be here or moved to here. Yes, we could get an A, B, C. Okay? But this C would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or some kind of a triangle or something. But for now, I have it as an ABC, blue subwaves for the red B. And this bear flag I had also been discussing now several months back broke to the downside, and it is very natural for the price to want to come back to the underside and test that underside of the bear flag. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for wave 3 subwaves. If this wave 2, blue 2, decisively exceeds this top trend line, okay? If it busts right through it and makes a higher high above 1370-ish or so, we could have an alternate count. And that alternate count I will share with you next week. But for now, I think this wave 2 as an ABC is likely near complete. We may have a bit of an overthrow, but it cannot exceed 1367 which is the origination of wave 1. So far, I think it's retraced about 60 something percent, 0.618. And if that overthrows and comes right back inside for 3, 4, and 5, that is the primary expectation. Now, from a fundamental perspective, one might be asking, well, if we're going to get a stock market decline and market is crashing, well, hold on a second. In my earlier update, I had shown the S&P 500 to be expecting to do a B-wave rally for most of 2019 and spill into 2020 potentially. And that B-wave rally will be a very bullish indication for the stock market, but not necessarily for the gold. I think it'll only serve to renew the decline for the gold price. But then again, from a long-term perspective, if gold goes all the way down here and all the way down here as well in 2022 or so, what have you, how can gold ever fall so deep? Well, I don't know what the fundamental relationship might be, but I'll take a stab and a guess. Could it be that we have a replacement safe haven? Another safe haven that could be perceived as being safer than gold, easier to store than gold, much easier to spend than gold. And could it be possible that perhaps, just perhaps, that Bitcoin could be that new safe haven? Very interesting. And if that's the case, then the safe haven sentiment towards gold could shift away. And it is that sentiment which is so capricious in human beings that could drive prices so low for gold. So next week, I'll provide an alternate count as well as short-term counts. I hope you found this to be helpful. Have a great day.